games. Whoop, let's go. Hursty Games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to a player review of the Prime Moments Jari Litmanen card. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and the reason I picked this guy is because he is available currently in icon swaps. He is like the first and the cheapest option. Pretty sure he has 6 swap tokens. Currently on the market, this is the PlayStation market, he's currently going for 460,000 coins, and I thought, you know what, a lot of people considering doing it. Obviously he's the fewest and the easiest to get, and people might wonder, is he any good, is he worth getting? So I thought, you know what, I'll give you guys my opinion, what I think of this card, and let you guys maybe base it off of that a little bit if that helps, and hopefully it helps 1 or 2 people make their decisions. Now looking at this card straight away, the person who I bought this, so like it was on the market, it was the cheapest one on the market at 460, put an engine on it, and that is, in my opinion, the best thing to do. He's got plenty of shooting, up that pace, up that dribbling, up that passing, and it's perfect. He's going to be starting as a striker but playing as a central cam in game. 3-star skill moves, it's a shame it's not the 4. Would have preferred 4-star, 4-star, but it is what it is. But he's got the 4-star weak foot, high medium, which is good for a cam. And looking into the stats, so with the pace boost, he's sitting on 89 pace, which is plenty for me. The shooting stats are fantastic. The passing is decent, nice curve and everything on there as well. Stamina at 91 is decent, and so with the additions again, I think it gives him 89 passing, and I think it gives him 92 dribbling. So I think it's looking pretty good. It's a really nice looking card with the boosts. For me personally, it's not who I'm going to be taking. It's not the kind of card that I'm looking to take for myself, but for the people that are looking to potentially take this kind of card, this is for you guys. So you can see the team we're going to run with. This is on Jack, aka Flawless Mistakes account. Yet again, I do thank you so much for letting me do this and using your account for these. So thank you. But we're going to jump into some div rival games and hopefully find out if he's any good. Okay, so jumping into game number 1, you can see this guy's got Prime Moments Drogba, which is an insanely good card, and then he's got the Sol Campbell. So this guy's clearly trying to do the Serie A objectives. I'd be surprised if he doesn't bring on some super subs, but 2 very good icons in there. This is not the best way to start a review, but he does score with Drogba. Rip. We get the ball here to Pulisic. Pulisic does take the shot, gets us back into it. Nothing to do with Litmanen, I'm afraid. And that's actually going to lead to a goal, isn't it? It's the second time he's chipped me and he gets another goal. My word, not good. Simple stuff from Litmanen. The good time, he turns nice and quickly. It's just the way he turns sometimes doesn't quite turn where I need him to, and that was a bad pass from Abraham. That's not really Litmanen's fault, that one. Trent plays it to Litmanen. Here's where I'd want that 4-star skill move, that one that you can just turn inside, but he hasn't got it, and it feels really negative that he hasn't got that 4-star. That is quite annoying. Lovely turn and touch there from Litmanen. It's a good run from Willian. Let's see if we can get him any further up. We can. It's a nice turn down into Tammy. I kind of wanted it to Litmanen to then play the pass off to Tammy, but here's what it is. Back to Litmanen. Nice turn onto his right. Oh, it's a good shot again, but it's blocked again. Half time, and it's been a bit of a stinky half. Litmanen's barely been able to get into it. His Drogba's insane. This Drogba's been nuts. Like, he's just held the ball up really well, and he's played really well. But Litmanen has been very quiet. Second half, I'm going to try and have to get him back into it. I might try him in the 4-4-2, see if we can get him involved at striker, but I think Cam's a position where most people would play him, so I want to try him. We keep it alive here. Litmanen inside. I think that's Trent off to Willian. Willian with a good strike. Litmanen didn't have too much to do with it, but got the assist of the assist. I guess positioning was good. The 4-star skill moves earlier on would have been really helpful, and actually Litmanen would have got his own shot, but I had to try and do the dummy shot, and it just didn't work out. But at the end of the day, we do get back into it. Litmanen's just not felt involved. He's playing middle cam, and I don't feel like he's getting the ball with. Okay, now he's playing. There he was playing striker. I changed position, but he just doesn't feel like he's getting involved, and it's really tough. So I'm going to continue with him at second striker. Maybe he gets more of a chance there, but at cam, he just didn't feel like he was involved in the game at all. Sadly, get the ball up to him, but now he's got a chance on his left. It's his first actual shot that hasn't been blocked on his weak foot, and it does just go wide. It's kind of one of those, like, what's the word, like living off scraps. Is that the word I'm looking for? That's kind of what it feels like he's doing at the moment. It's not great. Trent cuts inside. We get it off to Alonso. Down here, there's loads of space for Willian. Back post. Go on, Litmanen. Oh, it's a cheesy, sweaty goal, but it's a goal. Litmanen finally getting in a good position and good enough to get a goal as well. So a very, very simple shot. I'm not going to act like, you know, oh, because he's an icon, he finished that. I think a lot of strikers worth their salt would have been putting that in the back of the net. But maybe his positioning is slightly more suited for a striker. Maybe that's what it is. So obviously this is only the first game, but maybe in the second game we'll try the same thing. We'll try him at Cam, see how much of an impact he has, and then try him again at striker and see if he's just as impactful. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But can we maybe straight off his centre get another chance? It's a scuffed shot. I mean, he's now getting the chances, but the one goal he scored, it did need an open goal for us to actually get a half-decent effort. I'll say that much. Don't let him shoot. Oh, what a save, De Gea. He's going to head this in. I can just see it already. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as it dropped like that, I knew Drogba was bagging that. Damn it. Oh, really frustrating game. It took ages to get Litmanen even slightly involved. I have to say, Prime Moments Drogba, unbelievable. Obviously not one of the options on the icon swaps this time around. But mate, what a fantastic card. But Litmanen, honestly, 45 minutes of absolutely nothing. A couple of decent chances near the end with a fairly straightforward goal. First outlook, I'm not overly impressed with him in the first game. Okay, into game number 2, and we come up against a really odd team. That's again I think somebody going for the League Un thing. So I'm assuming his left mid striker go off. That's a weird team, but hopefully Litmanen can actually play well for us this time. Well, we've scored a goal, and I'm fairly sure he's going to pause it and leave. Yeah. And another good. Okay, a very good team. A team that I'm fairly sure this guy will actually play. I don't think he's going to be quitting this one. And probably a better team than we have, realistically. So this is going to be a tough old game. Oh dear, it's one of them. Oh my word, he's going to finish that, isn't he? Damn it. These kind of games I hate because it just feels like everything goes against you. It feels like one of them. Litmanen, lovely. Plays a good ball into Willian. Oh, the shot wasn't great. The pass was really nice though. Good pass from Litmanen. I'll give him that one. Really nice pass. We're going to whip this one in. It's Trent taking this one. He goes to Tammy, who does find the back of the net. Tammy Abraham's really good in the air from corners. If you did that headliner card, he's beautiful from corners. Good lad. Litmanen. Very nice pass in. Gets it back. Plays a good little 1-2. Goes to Tammy. Tammy plays it back to him. Surely back of the net. There we go, Litmanen. We finally get him to actually have a shot where the keeper's in goal as well. I skipped it, sadly. But hey, Litmanen gets his back into it. Good lads. Good little 1-2. Tammy did really well as well. But hey, Litmanen bagged the goal as well. Fair play to him. Oh, he's got a corner here over the air overlap. And we have Marcus Alonso, who can't catch him. Oh, dearie me. Litmanen, that is a lovely pass into Willian. Very nice pass indeed. It's a shame he had to come backwards on that, because actually I think Willian could have maybe been through, but it's a real shame because the pass was beautiful from Litmanen. Tammy, lovely ball there to Litmanen. He's going to do the heel-to-heel, but Nesta does catch him, and he doesn't quite have the strength to win it back, but we do get the ball back. I want to try finesse. He wins it back this time, though. Go on, Litmanen. Get it on that finesse. Oh, it's a decent effort. I think it just went over. I don't think it went wide. I think it just went over the goal. It's a shame. It's one of those situations where the 4-star skill moves, and he'd have had a much better, more clear chance because I would have been able to take it past the defender. That, honestly, that's the biggest criticism I have of this card so far. The fact that he's been a little bit missing at times. But in this second game, he's had the ball a whole lot more. But it's the skill moves. It honestly ruins his card. Okay, second half, we're going to put Litmanen up front. We're going to go with the 4-4-2. In that other game, he felt just a little bit more impactful. This game, he's felt impactful at Cam, and if I feel like I need to go back to that, then I will. Trent plays a lovely ball to Litmanen. He plays a really nice ball to Pulisic here. He didn't quite have the space to get in behind, but we're going to get the ball to Litmanen, who hopefully can take... Oh no, he's 3-star. How many times do I have to say 3-star skill moves, Tom? Use your brain. Oh, don't you do it to me. Don't do it to me. I've been all over this guy, man. Well, that's 4-2. That's going to be curtains. He brought on Mbappe and Ronaldo. And oh, man, this game's just gone against me, honestly. I really don't feel like we deserve to lose it. Yes, this guy had a great team. But I just feel like we've been the better player. We've been the better side. And very deftly cut out. Di Maria into Trent, into Litmanen, who does find the back of the net. Good little finish there. I wanted it close post. That's exactly where he played it. So fair play to Litmanen. Does get a second goal. But I have to say, it's not been an impressive game otherwise from Litmanen. He's not played well. The 2 goals, you know, makes him maybe stand out a little bit in regards to, you know, oh well, he got 2 of your 3. But honestly, it's not been a good game from Litmanen. He's had many chances that he could and or should have done better. And the lack of skill moves has just absolutely ruined them. Got a bit of a chance here to hopefully counter. Lewandowski looks inside and finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Litmanen isn't really making me a run. And if you're playing striker, dude, I kind of needed you to make that run. We get lucky. Get the ball to Lewandowski. Litmanen. Oh, it drops to him again. Oh, it's a double save. I mean, with the angles, it was difficult for him to get that. And to be honest, I was trying to get the ball straight across because the shot would have been much better. We end up losing 4-3. Honestly, I feel really hard done by. I don't feel like this guy deserves it. But sometimes that's the way it goes. I have to say, Litmanen, I'm not saying he's the reason we lost, but I feel like he cost us a lot of very good chances. Going into the 3rd and final game of the episode. And this guy is also running with the Serie A squad. Got himself the Ferdinand and Essien in there as well. Really nice little team, some really good players in there. Hopefully we can play well.
Got the ball and they're going at the opposition with speed.
Willian cuts inside nicely, gets a lovely ball to Tammy, who wastes the pass to Litmanen. Litmanen does win it back, and Litmanen does find the back of the net. Fair play to him. Does well to win the ball back. A poor pass from Tammy. But Litmanen does his best and does find the goal. Fair play to him. Had a good little start to this game. He's been a bit more involved. I've actually just kept him a striker this time. I've just played the 4-4-2 instead of going to the 4-2-3-1. You can see there we got lucky that Tomiyasu had a bit of a heavy touch. But a nice finish. Fair play to him. That's what, 4 in 3, I think, for Litmanen. It's not bad. Litmanen, lovely turn there. That's perfect there. The pass just a little bit heavy. Oh, that's really unlucky. I think we might just about keep it alive. Input delay completely ruined me there. I asked him to do a drag back turn straight away. It took him about 3 touches. That's a shame. Tammy off to Litmanen. Litmanen does really well there. Nice little roulette. Oh, the input delay's messing me up. You know what? That could be a massive part of it today. But the input delay has been atrocious at times and just completely ruined when I've tried to do stuff.
Good interception.
Litmanen picks the ball up in a really nice spot. Lovely little layoff to Tammy Abraham, who does find the back of the net. Really nice pick up from Litmanen and a really nice simple pass. Just very quick turning. That's one thing, like I've said from the get-go, his passing is really nice. That was a fairly simple pass, sure, but his passing does feel really good. And he's actually intercepted quite a few times this time. His positioning feels much better as a striker. I still don't think at Cam he gets involved in the game enough. At striker, he definitely seems to have a lot more of an impact. I know I've been quite negative about his card at times, but I have to give the credit where it's due. And his positioning as a striker and his passing full stop, probably his best 2 attributes. Oh, nice goal from him in the end there. I think he nutmegged Rio Ferdinand, which was pretty cheeky, but fair play. Well, half-time, and we go in 2-1 up. Second half, more of the same. Again, keeping Litmanen at striker just because I feel like he's more involved in the game and plays a bit better. Also plays into the hand of the fact that he loses a lot of stamina at Cam, so his stamina was really depleted in the first game or 2 when I played pretty much the entire first half at Cam. So it's made a big difference, the fact that his stamina bar was still quite high up there. So I'm going to keep him as striker for I think probably most of, if not all of this game, just because I feel he plays so much better there. So that's the plan. And Willian maybe here starts. Well, never mind. I lied.
Threads it through.
Oh, I hate this Kent card so much. I really do. Fabinho plays it to Tammy. Litmanen with the strike. Litmanen with the goal. Honestly, he scored 3 very good goals. And the rest have been tap-in, sure, but 3 of his goals, I would say, have been decent. So fair play to Litmanen, getting himself the 3rd goal, getting us back into the lead. I actually can't remember if he scored all 3 of the goals in this game, has he? I can't remember. No, he's got 2 of them. But you know what? He's played really well. I was just about to take Abraham off just to give a bit of a pay or like a bit of strength up top for Litmanen to kind of play along with, just because he's struggled in regards to Tammy not being in great positions to help him out. So I brought in Lewandowski and stuff. But hey, Litmanen's done well today. He's in this game. He's really shone through a lot more and played some good football. So you know what? Litmanen in this game has been decent, but sadly the other 2 is probably going to mark the card of what I give him at the end of all of this. So we'll have to wait and see. There's still a little bit of time left in this one. Let's see how the game finishes. Oh no way! I hate Div Rivals with a blooming passion, man. It doesn't matter how well you play, you don't get wins. It's so annoying. FIFA 20, everyone. FIFA 20. Well, that is full time. We conceded right at the end of the game and get another blooming draw. And honestly, another one I feel like we deserve to win. This guy had a good couple of chances with Kent when he came on and obviously got him back into the game. But man, I feel so hard done by. I have to say Litmanen did well in regards to finishing, was much more involved in the game. This was a really, really nice assist. The third goal, the final goal that he scored was really, really nice as well. So again, I feel gutted the fact we didn't get the win and I feel like we deserved it. But I don't think people are going to be surprised when I give my final verdict on Litmanen. It's a fairly obvious review in my opinion. Okay, so looking at Litmanen's stats and what he's done. Obviously, 2 of those games people rage quit straight away. So technically, it's 3 games, 5 goals and 1 assist. Now, normally I would say, you know, that's really, really good. Fair play to him. He's done really, really well. But honestly, I feel like he should have done so much more. I feel like this card could have been fantastic and it just wasn't. I just feel slightly disappointed in how he's played. I feel like he could have done way, way more for me. I feel like he played good at striker. I personally wouldn't be spending 460k on this card. I feel like if I put him into my main team, I feel like he wouldn't play as well as my Heung-min Son or my Mahrez or my other team. I don't think he'd play as well as the Dele Alli I've got, let alone the Lewandowski. So I just don't think he'd do that great. I think he was the shining star in the team that we had. So when you look at him in this team, with obviously no disrespect to the team, but up front, there's no big meta players. Like, you know, there just aren't. So he was meant to be like the main focal point, and he just didn't feel like it. He felt good as striker. At Cam, though, he felt just like a ghost. Like the whole joke about Ozil being a ghost and that and not really showing up. That was Litmanen in this. He just did not do anything. So as striker, if you are going to get him, I'd recommend him there. But honestly, I wouldn't get him. I don't think it's worth using your 6 tokens to get this card. I just did not enjoy him at all. The things he had going for him, his passing was good. His finishing in the end was half decent on that right foot. His left peg wasn't the best, but his finishing, I will say, was half decent on that right peg of his. The 3-star skill moves, I think it was fairly evident I was going to mention that in this. It ruins his card. 4-star, and some of the positions he gets himself in, you can definitely at least get a shot or, you know, play that great through ball to get the assist and stuff. But the 3-star absolutely killed his card. It's why Ryan Giggs is unusable, because they've ruined his skill and weak foot, but the 3-star here has ruined it. If he was 4-star, I think his card would have just felt so much better. Dribbling was half decent. The stamina didn't feel like he had 91 stamina at all. It felt like it was 80 something, but regardless, strength was a little bit low, but honestly, an engine is probably the best bet for this card. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. I apologise if at times I seem a little bit low. I just was really hoping to be proven wrong with this card. I didn't think it would be amazing, and honestly, it didn't feel it. So I'm slightly gutted because I really wanted to have a good review for this card, but I don't feel like it's good. I just don't enjoy the card, so I'm really sorry. But hopefully you did enjoy it, and of course if you did, then please do smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated. And of course if you're new around here, consider subscribing. Thank you so much if you do, and of course welcome to the family. And make sure you turn on the notifications to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I hope to see you soon.
Games.
Look after yourselves.
Let's go. Hursty games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up. Check them online, you might catch them playing FIFA. Hey, yeah, you know we keep it live. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. Gaming channel, what's the best one? Keep it hella dope, hella fresh, huh? Yeah, Hursty games, tune in. Even told my grandmama, sister, and my best friend. You might want to check them if you want to be entertained. You already know the name. Check us out, Hursty games. Hey, whoop. Make sure to give a like and subscribe.